Buongiorno from Museo Storico Alfa Romeo, the holy land of the Alfisti. Today we're celebrating a very special car. In fact, some of us are calling it the last true Alfa Romeo. Here it is, the Alfa Romeo 75. And here we are in the backyard of Museo Storico. Just before we'll go to the main event on the racetrack, they have prepared for us a lineup of all the cars they produced. Not all of the cars, but there is one of each series, one of each version. Starting on with the 1600 that they first revealed, then passing on to the 2000. Then we have the 1800 Turbo from the Afra collection. Then we have the mighty Turbo Evoluzione, 1800 Turbo Evoluzione, with its impressive body kit. It's aggressive and bigger than life even today. Then the 2000 Twin Spark. We have the 1800 Iniezione Diretta, which is a special version Indy. Then we're passing on to another special version, the 2000 Twin Spark ACN. And here we are at the end, the culmination of the series, the mighty Buzos, the 2.5 V6 Buso, and then the 3-liter V6 Quadrifoglio Verde. But that's not the culmination of the series, so to speak. There is another special one. Here it is, the Alfa 75 from the Carabinieri. What's interesting about the Alfa 75, and maybe one of the reasons that it has become such a legend among Alfisti, is that this car has actively participated in the social life in Italy in the 80s and 90s. It was the car that some guys were using maybe in their bad dealings, but it was the car that Carabinieri, Polizia, the good guys were using. The racetrack of the Museo Storico has been literally flooded with the owners of the Alfa Romeo 75. Not ever once in my life have I seen so many Alfa Romeo 75 in the same place. I believe we're going to count them. I believe there are over 200 of them. And it's a pity that there's no Guinness World of Record with us today, but I think that's a record with the big number of Alfa 75 that we have here today. Let's take a quick tour. Let's check them out. I'm sure they're all beautiful. Each of them has something particular. Each one of them is special, but maybe we'll find some even more special that we'll talk about. We're starting with the Carabinieri. They're here with us, making sure that everyone is behaving today. Well, it's rather difficult to behave when you're driving a rear-wheel drive Alfa, isn't it? That's actually a very particular model. It's a Turbo Evoluzione, but it's yellow. Well, it's not a factory yellow. They've never offered a 75 in yellow, but it's interesting as well. Like I was expecting, each of them is particularly beautiful. Each of them is like taken out straight out of the box. It's interesting that they're not all reds, maybe I'm wrong. I'm always saying that all Alfas have to be red. In regards of the colors, they've already started from the mid-80s with different shades of silver, and we have quite a few shades of gray here. You can see that all of the cars are special because they are members of a club, either Registro Italiano Alfa Romeo, either Alfa Club Dolomiti. They're actually part of the organization of the day that we're enjoying here, and an America version with an interesting upgrade. More modern wheels from the 156 GTA. An Alfa, it's not completed until each of its owners is going to do his own small upgrades. This really is one of the special Alfas within the Alfisti popular culture, with two main clubs being present today, part of the organization, Alfa Club Dolomiti and Alfisti Romani. And it's easy to understand why it's such a popular car, even after 40 years. Let aside that controversy of being the real Alfa Romeo. For me, it's not the last real Alfa Romeo. I love all Alfas equally, and the Alfa Romeo story hasn't ended when Fiat took over. It just took a different path. But seeing them today, you kind of understand why the Alfisti are so fanatical about this model. Like, it really is the culmination of an era with its transaxle layout and rear-wheel drive, and this whole range of engines that we saw before, from the 1.6 to up to the 3-liter V6 Busso, and even the diesel, which I'm particularly keen to see if I will get one, because they are not that often nowadays. But yeah, it really covered all the ranges and all the tastes, and there was one of each for every Alfista. The main reason we're here today is because the Museo Storico Alfa Romeo is organizing the main event, the Backstage program, where they have invited people that have worked in the 80s and the 90s in production, in building this car. And it's a unique opportunity for people that are interested in Alfa Romeo's history to hear it straight from the Bistione's mouth. So we'll go inside now and hear what they have to say.
The Backstage conferences organized by the Museo Storico are truly unique opportunities to hear stories and details you won't find in books or on the internet, shared firsthand by the Alfa men and women who help bring these cars to life. We can only show you so much here, but if you're curious for more, keep an eye on the museum's own YouTube channel. They regularly upload full reports from these conferences. Well worth a watch. This was a good day, probably my best day ever at Museo Storico Alfa Romeo. I knew the Alfa 75 was much loved, but I didn't realize it was this much. Incredible energy all around, with so many truly passionate people coming from Italy and beyond just for this model. 3 clubs, 1,135 tickets sold, without counting those sold online, nearly 300 Alfa 75, and the parking lot, in the words of Zbigniew Maurer, full of Alfas, the likes of which haven't been seen here since the 80s. But there's another epic event just around the corner, hosted again by these sacred grounds of the Alfisti. Alfa Romeo 150th anniversary is coming up, and with it, a celebration not just of the brand's past, but of the community that keeps it alive, clubs, the Alfisti, and the Museo itself, marking 10 years since its grand reopening. Make sure to follow Alfatitude across all major social media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube for more insights from the Alfa Romeo world.